All right. Well, then we should. It should be streaming here. I figured, why not? We're talking, we're bullshitting. We said, why not maybe just start it up at some point. So there, we are officially live, and I think our audio is going through. Maybe just...
unlike Saturday.
Yeah. No.
The mute donkey guy.
Yeah. See, so I can do it.
Lady?
I know how to do it. It was just on my stream on Wednesday. I failed at it so utterly bad because I think I was actually streaming and I didn't know to switch over some of the settings in OBS. But
I think it's just that Team hasn't done any of his gaming streams that much, and we're not learning what to do.
Right. And hello, Mark. Mark is in the chat, guys. Oh, look.
Good day,
Mark.
We're having a chat about the shit show that happened over on Toon's channel.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Witsit got scammed by what's his name? I already forgot it.
That other guy.
Yeah, some dude who I think claims to be really Christian, but is just vile.
Oh, constantly the guy who constantly bears false witness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
And
we just call him Duckman.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, wait,
Duckman.
No, that was a good cartoon. Don't blemish that.
Harvard the Duck, rather than Howard the Duck. Harvard the Duck.
That's a good one, actually.
I like that, yeah.
The one who had absolutely no words when asked a very simple question by Irish Demon about a man running up the back of a truck.
That's the same guy that lost 2 Facebook pages and 5 YouTube channels, right? And cried about all of it.
I think he's literally streaming now, crying about everything once again.
Yeah.
So he was. I think he actually got taken down by YouTube because he was calling MCToon some horrible stuff and banning everybody that went.
Good.
Well,
I'm not surprised.
I think maybe what we should do is try to, if someone can, show this to a bunch of the Discord channels and see if we can't take viewers away that went from MCToon's channel over there and see if they won't come over here. And I'll be like, where'd they all go? I don't have people to block anymore.
Oh no. Yeah.
I'll show us out.
Okay. While you're doing that, instead of me typing this, I'll just tell him. Sir, you still here? Yeah. I'm just going to eat my dinner while we're doing this chat.
No.
Sorry, we're playing with our boats.
Yeah.
I'm just fine. I'm not.
And we got Surfing here because he is very much so a part of the Swordsman. He's one of our moderators over on our Discord.
Nope. Just
yes, Surfboard is our favorite doggo that isn't a wolf.
Surfboard? Did you say surfboard?
Yes, surfboard.
Are you saying you want to ride on surf?
Well, I will neither confirm nor deny.
Surf, how do you feel about this?
I mean, he hasn't said no yet.
He hasn't said yes either.
That's true.
He's just hiding back in the shadows now.
Yeah, so I missed. Did you guys get to see all of MCToon's stream? I only saw, like I said, the last 15 minutes.
I saw all of it.
No, I got the last 10 minutes with you guys.
What about you, Surf? Did you see it all, or Little Wolf?
I think I came in about halfway through it.
Yeah, about the
maybe.
same.
So what?
Like I got on there before Dumbass and the others showed up.
Who was the girl that was with that
It was,
Harvard the Duck?
Rose.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
unfortunate
Rose
Wait.
777.
He had a
I
girl?
remember. Yeah, she was there talking, and she talked to MCToon for a little bit, asked him some questions.
Is she a
I
flat earther too?
forget.
Yes.
She's not really a flat earther, I don't think. I think she just believes in a bunch of different conspiracies, and flat earth is just one that she kind of believes in, but doesn't.
Did
I think
anyone
it's
ask her to knock
Yeah.
twice if she was there on her own admission?
no, but they asked Austin to blink twice if he was
Yeah.
there on his own admission.
Was that him who was a part of it too? Who was the third person that was there?
Some
It
guy
was
named Jason.
not
It's
Jason Voorhees that's like a militant vegan, but
no, not that
other
one.
Jason.
But he hangs out a lot with Rose. I remember I accidentally went into her channel when another guy was doing a debate there, and I just heard it was going to be a debate, and I went in there and sitting there for a bit listening to the debate and listening to the questions going on, and then I start reading the chat, and I realize I'm surrounded by flurfers.
Oh.
Oh my.
Yeah, sometimes it takes me a minute to figure out who's the flat earther and who's not the flat earther in some of these chats.
And like at the time when that debate was going on, she didn't like come out and say she was a flat earther. She was just one of those ones where she was like a earth agnostic type thing.
Oh, those denialists.
Yeah, we're not gonna make up our mind until we get more information. It's like, how much more information do you need? You have Google, you can find shit out within like 2.5 seconds.
I mean, Google is the entirety of human knowledge ever recorded. If you can't find what you're looking for on there, you're doing something wrong.
All right, real quick.
Hey there, Tony Regime, Mark Short.
I'm gonna quick let you guys know I am titling this stream "The Post MCToon Irish Demon and Harvard the Duck Had a Convo?" Question mark.
And I think Skeptic Dank was there for a little bit.
Yes. Skeptic Dank was there.
Ah.
And that was funny when Nathan, yeah, when he was trying to say he knew the Bible better than a preacher's son.
The only man who could ever love him was the son of a preacher man. That's
Just call
where it
me
all went
altar boy.
wrong. Yeah. Altar duck. Yeah, so what was all, like I said, I only caught the last bit. What was all said prior? What was, like, what were they, I mean, were they asking them questions about, like, what happened, how the breakup came about, how Harvard the Duck won the rights to take Rose away or something, or?
So it started with MCToon showing the video, you know, talking to Irish Demon. He invited me on. I wasn't able to because I'm at work. And I decided, hey, I should go on his stream because, you know, I'm at work.
And yeah, you'll jump on this one.
Yep, but I'll jump on this one. No,
Yeah, I know, right?
I was a little bit busy then, but I'm pretty free now. So
He was in the bathroom. Just tell everyone.
yeah, I can't lie. Then Be the Change hopped in the chat. We all noticed him, started talking. MCToon noticed him, sent him a link. He came in, and within 1 minute of him being on, Irish Demon had got him to disconnect, twice, where he rage quit.
Shoot, I think it was even like less than 30 seconds almost. Good lord.
What did he say?
Yeah, and then the
What?
second one was another 30 seconds. And it was-
Yeah.
Supposedly he kept interrupting Nathan,
Oh.
and like
Yeah.
at one point, when someone else was trying to talk, Demon was like, "Oh, you're interrupting, you're interrupting, you're interrupting," and then Nathan was just like, "Oh, whatever." But oh my god,
it was
I'm
great.
sorry,
Yeah, because I saw a part where he was, saying he was interrupting later on, so they must have been talking about it throughout a lot of the stream. But I was like,
yeah,
he would
he kept
complain
bringing
people
it
were,
up.
yeah, he kept complaining people were interrupting him, but then anytime someone else would start speaking or ask him a question, he'd interrupt hardcore. True Nathan, or Harvard the Duck, true Harvard the Duck form. But
Hashtag NHD.
We might as well just call him Voldemort, because he's the he who shall not be named anymore. He's not even worth his own name.
That's very true.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that.
I'm sorry, but I give Voldemort more credit. I would rather hang with Voldemort.
Hashtag Baltimore did nothing wrong. Wait,
Hashtag
what?
Voldemort knows the shape of the earth.
It's because he's British, huh?
Right. He knows how to I can't think. God damn it tonight. But he knows how to make up
talk?
for right, exactly. He knows how to make up for Coriolis when he flicks his wand. Oh, you're standing over there. I want to put a spell on you. I got to make sure to aim it that way so it reaches you right. Take an account.
Giggity.
There we go.
Words are hard.
They are hard. It's been a hell of a day.
Yeah,
that did
good
help.
lord, I can't believe how late that was at. I mean, I'm so not used to MCToon streaming this late, or like we were saying earlier, I thought it was just gonna be a video.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can click on it here in a little bit when nothing else is really going on, and nothing was going on, so I clicked on it and realized, no, it's a live thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I had special knowledge because MCToon invited me on.
I'm trying to read
Well,
what
he did give you a helmet and crayons, so we know you're special.
Yep, that is true.
I don't have my glasses on. I was trying to read what Tony Regime said. He misrepresented
Said-
what
MCToon said.
Toon
From
had said,
random.
thinks Rose followed Harvard the Duck because he had money, which probably I don't know her well enough, and then that misrepresented what MCToon had said. Yes, 100% he misrepresented many times.
So let's be real. Both Witsit and Daffy the Duck. He doesn't even deserve Harvard the Duck.
No.
It's Daffy the Duck.
oh no, I like Daffy though.
Yeah, Daffy was cool, better than him.
Okay, Harvard the Duck it is then. Both of them are homeless, living in vans
Down
or
by
cars.
the river.
In a van down by the river.
Smoking doobies in a bed.
Join their vans together, put a little canopy between the two.
They spent
Seriously,
their
at
nights
this
docking.
point- Sorry, go ahead.
I just said, they spent their nights docking.
They used to. They don't anymore. They had a pretty bad breakup. Harvard the Duck wouldn't let his dog lick peanut butter off of Witsit, as far as we'll go.
It wasn't
Still
vegan.
surprised he even has a dog.
I am too, because he feeds his dog a vegan diet
That's so mean.
and it expects it to live.
That just like hurts my heart.
Yeah.
I mean, like even
What?
when that one vegan lady who stands out in front of the restaurants and stuff and sings her vegan songs. It's like she has a dog that she only feeds a vegan diet, and I heard that, and I actually shed some tears for that dog. It's like so sad.
Yeah, my dog decides that whenever it wants meat, it'll just go run around and kill squirrels.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh while you were talking about that. I just saw
No
Tony
worries.
Regime's comment. He said just because the local authorities ask you to move on doesn't mean it doesn't make it a tour.
Oh, so I will change gears a little bit and go into something that's going to be happier and funnier that's upcoming. So everybody knows that Irish Demon is coming here to Michigan. Demon and I are going to be going down the East Coast, ending up in Florida. We're going to go to Dinosaur Ranch. We have some stickers that we're getting that says "No gods, no masters," and he's going to be posing as a priest, and I'm going to be another clergyman.
Nice.
And we're going to be going in there and putting these atheist stickers all over the place. They're not like the super adhesive ones, so they'll come off pretty easily.
Right.
Because we don't want to deface or
Right, cause
destroy
damage.
any property. But we're also going to be sneaking in some hard liquor and taking pictures as clergymen.
And
in
you should
Dinosaur
have
Ranch.
Eve and Biscuit dressed up as nuns.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
Yeah, you're coming with us on this.
That'd be hilarious.
Fuck, I think we need to get. Unfortunately, we can't get you, Little Wolf, because I'm pretty sure you live in Alaska, which is a little bit of a drive.
I think so.
And Steve, I don't think you can swim far enough.
Oh, I could, but I'm not going to.
Not only that, but you're kind of locked down.
I thought of a really good idea too with the nun bit. Or if you could make her talk like this, Booby, because then they would really throw them off. Well, what's the matter,
Hey, John.
Boobala? Why are you looking at me so funny?
Well, John Stock, yeah, Biscuit does have some guns.
We don't talk about the Sisters of Battle in that way, John.
Right. Yeah, you want to get caught up in front of that gun.
No, the joke there is that in Warhammer, there's the Church of the God Emperor, basically called the Ecclesiarchy, and they are not allowed to have any men under arms or any soldiers.
Mm.
So instead of having men under arms, they have extreme religious women who are nuns with guns, the Sisters of Battle.
Nice. Awesome.
That'd be Rue, R-E-W.
Awkward silence.
It's okay. It's late.
I'm still eating.
Well, that's why it's so
Just putting
quiet.
meat in his mouth, so you know.
Yeah, he's worse than Team Skeptic with the meat tubes.
Yeah. Why do you guys think I'm at a loss for words right now?
Because you don't have a meat tube? Question
I
mark?
thought you were the
I'm better at Call of Duty.
If Steve's got meat in his mouth and I'm at a loss for words, think it through. Come on.
I mean, there's a certain number that could describe why both of you guys are pretty quiet.
Error 404. Content not found on these guys. You know, I was trying to get at, maybe my meat was in his mouth and I'm at a loss for words and that's why he's speechless, but kind of got joke ruined then. I must not be that funny. God, I feel like I
didn't
even
even-
now.
I
I feel
got
like
it.
him. My
I
joke
was gonna
bomb.
say-
I got it. I just didn't want to spoil it by telling you what I'm really eating.
steak.
Spotted dick?
No, I had steak last night. That was amazing.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's not. I'm just having pasta.
Oh, that's
okay.
boring.
So he has a different noodle in his mouth.
Hashtag send nudes.
Dolls.
Yes.
All right,
But
so
Tanner,
go
sorry,
ahead.
go ahead.
You go first.
We're gonna have to see if we can get you to come along on our little road trip, and MCToon,
For sure.
because that would definitely be funny if Biscuit just kicked in the door
Biscuit?
This kick.
of a dinosaur ranch or whatever.
Oh, she could ride on one of its tails and just have a slippery time. Yeah, it'd be kind of funny. I was gonna jump
Just
back.
ask.
I was gonna quick jump back to the topic of what. So because I'm still kind of at a loss as to how so much went down because I was busy earlier. Did MCToon play Witsit's video?
Not in its entirety, but yes.
Oh, so I'll have to go back and watch that. And Witsit must have taken it down already because Surf, I think you tried looking for it already, right?
Yeah, I looked on his channel. It wasn't there. Lazy posted it somewhere else.
He does have Instagram and Facebook as well as Discord. So MCToon got it from somewhere.
I would imagine that Witsit would put it on. Witsit would be the person to put him on blast. So I think he would either put it everywhere or YouTube for sure.
I think Nathan might have gotten a hold of him and said, "Hey, take that shit down."
Would he listen to what Harvard the Duck would say, or Dark Turd Duck?
Yes. Witsit is his butt boy, basically. Like they're joined together at the hips in a way that would surprise everybody here.
Or at least they used to be.
Yeah.
Yep, and they're not anymore. But at the same
Because Harvard
time,
the Duck turned into the pimp and said, "Where's my money?"
exactly.
He got took.
Now, the story behind what happened was that everybody in the flat Earth community was donating to Nathan Thompson because Witsit said, "Hey, all of the money for the tour is going to Nathan Thompson, and he's going to be paying for everything out of pocket with the donations that are given to us." From there, he just did a runner with the money. He left with a couple of the people and left Witsit with a van that was broken down in the middle of some backwater town, without even enough money to get a hotel room or anything. He screwed them over hard, and they needed $800 to fix their vehicle. So they claim, I can't state that they're not that Witsit isn't scamming anybody, trying to get more money.
Yeah. Considering Thompson and how vile he is, I hate the fact that I would choose sides here, but I would almost I hate saying it. It's gonna come out of my mouth though. I'd almost be more apt to believe Witsit over Thompson.
I mean, they're both the scum of the earth,
right?
Absolutely, but Witsit has a little bit more evidence here than Thompson does, because Thompson's entire thing on MCToon's channel was, well, they paid me the money, so it was mine when it was for the tour and not for Nathan. So he admitted it.
I think that's weird though, that they didn't just set up an account that was like strictly just for the tour. Instead of, having Howard the Duck dumbass have his and have it all sent to him, and then Witless Wonder having his own. They could just set one up that would be just straight for the tour.
Yeah.
Well, unless Duckman could have got like he could have got like really hurt because maybe like Witless ran out of duck sauce for him.
Ooh.
You know,
Possibility.
came across another duck that he wanted to give his sauce to.
What a looking duck.
Yeah. You know,
They
it's-
also might have found magnets and it triggered Duckless the clown.
Duckless. the
They're
clown.
watching Lindsay videos, I guess.
You're right. Fucking Lindsay. Yeah, he's just butthurt. Well, he's not butthurt anymore, and that's why he's upset because he wants Witless to keep giving him that butthurt.
He's a misogynist.
Oh, that's for sure.
Definitely likes those chains and whips that MCToon had him hooked up to.
But what was Demon doing there in the first place? Like he knows anything on science on why he'd be questioning.
Why would I have been there in the first place?
Well,
MC2 just wanted to feel superior to everyone.
because you're cool and part of the swordsman. I mean, Demon's a
Oh,
beardsman, and
Yeah,
what's
he's a
he got to
beardsman.
offer?
That's it.
it's okay. I stole his beard.
I mean, he was
Like,
like
at least when the swordsmen do a stream, the four of us are actually there.
Yeah.
Unlike the beardsmen.
Also, like the beardsmen, we usually have one or two that show up late.
Yeah.
That's fair. Specifically one.
um,
No, it's two. You and me have both done it.
I'm always here 20 minutes before.
Remember when you're on holiday?
Yeah, except for that one. That was one time. Just once. Might be a second time when I'm with Demon.
So I think the week before that I slept in.
Yeah, you did. You weren't as late as I was, though. I was an hour late.
still not as bad as the Demon, though. I mean,
Nah.
the beardsmen are already falling apart, guys. Like, it's pretty much just.
When you
three
get that
members.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get crotchety and cantankerous.
I mean, one's pretty much a ghost at this point. He slowly disappears. The other one truly is a ghost because he's just not there. And Tony, well, I mean, he's kind of in limbo.
He's
Right.
wearing polo. He's dead already inside.
He's like, yeah, he's like in limbo. He's like so old, he's still living, but he's pretty much dead. That
COVID.
and Johnny O, well, I don't know what to say about him.
He had one too many O faces, and his face is stuck like that now.
Leave Sasquatch alone.
But if you guys want to see something absolutely hilarious, that is a troll of a couple of the beardsmen.
What's that?
I am posting a link in
What'd
the
you get?
chat to Sci-Fi Navigator's not really intro. It's our briefing on our in-universe lore, introducing it a little bit better.
Oh, I heard it, yeah.
And we may or may not have trolled two of the beardsmen.
Well done. Well done.
Basically implied that Johnny O and JL Warren can't run.
Can't run.
Can't run.
I think all four of them would be able to.
I mean, it seems like PhD Tony spent most of his life in a rolly chair, so he could probably keep pace with most people in a rolly chair.
True.
Demon
Like
would eat
Professor
the rolly
X?
chair and then subsequently collapse, and the other two just have problems keeping their heart rate regular when they're sitting down. And these things happen when you get old.
I would be curious as to who would win, like 100-meter dash amongst them. Who do you think would win the 100-meter dash? Who would your money be on?
Oh,
Over 100 meters, I'm not going to say Demon because he said he's only good for about 8.
I'm pretty sure that I can walk faster than any of them can run.
I think my money would be on Tony.
If he has a wheelie chair, yes.
Yeah. What do you think, Little Wolf?
That's actually a hard one because, you know, if Demon gets his hands on a skateboard, he might be okay for a little bit
He's
until
gonna
he
eat
hits
it
a rock
first.
and falls over.
Or gets bit
Actually,
by a spider.
my money would be on Warren because, I mean, he does maintenance work and stuff like that, and so he's
Yeah.
always up and moving. He
I
doesn't
mean, he's
seem as
also
gray in the beard.
He's also mostly a ghost, so
Well, we could try to up the ante. We could say it's a 100-meter dash, and at the finish line is a donut for Demon, a ghost for Warren, a pet rock for Tony, and what would be there for Johnny O?
Old signed guitar or something.
Yeah. Now who do you think the fastest would be? My money would be 100% on Irish Demon. That donut, it would be Roadrunner. Meet, motherfucker, he's on his way.
no,
I'm
pretty
he
sure.
said on a stream before he doesn't really like donuts all that much.
Okay, then
Yeah.
cake. Something.
Tony in this case. Nothing can separate Tony's tongue from a rock other than Irish Demon ripping it out of his hands as he takes second place and eating it.
What about all the other rocks he meets along the way between the end and
Yeah.
the start?
All the pebbles.
He'll stop to taste them all. Yeah.
If you
Befriend
get
them
a
all.
big enough rock, he's gonna ignore all the others.
You get a big enough
Oh,
rock
I have
and
the rock biter.
That's roxist.
I was gonna say you get a big enough rock and maybe like Demon or something might be there first because the attraction between the two masses.
Oh
my God.
Shots fired. Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
Oh, like shots weren't fired like 5 minutes ago when we started this little portion of our conversation.
Nice one, Alan. Alan's going to take his wheelie chair along.
You see that?
Alan will win this one then. Because all he has to do is
for
strap
sure.
a couple of his bolt action rifles to it, turn around, and just start blasting. Okay, there's not enough recoil, but.
Okay. So,
Awkward silence.
No, I was reading what Tony Regime was writing for Johnny O. That was probably.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I still can't believe he lost that Lazarich guitar. Not Lazarich, fucking Kurt. I think he said it was. Had a signed guitar from Kurt from Metallica.
Damn. And he lost it?
Yeah, I was talking to other people at the time while I was watching the stream, so I was only half paying attention.
Yeah. Was that the stream from tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about everyone should get together and jam out. I think like Alien was saying something about playing the drums or something like that, and a bunch of people playing guitars. I was like, I could be there playing the cowbell.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I can do the French horn or the trumpet. I haven't done that in years, though.
Right, that's why you got to pick something easy. You could be second cowbell with me.
Yeah.
We need a triangle.
I could do that. I'll play the triangle.
I was gonna say that
Do I need a calculator for that?
maybe
Yes. You will need to calculate the triangle.
that would be kind of a
Sure.
hilarious troll. Like, see Little Wolf like banging on a triangle with a triangle calculator.
There's an instrument I can play.
We got Tony Regime on the trumpet, and we truly felt gracious in our hearts, and wanted to try to have a just a wholesome time, we could invite Dark Turd Duck to play the skin flute.
Oh my
You
god.
can play yours.
No,
Not touching
I
mine.
don't want him
no,
anywhere near mine.
no. We'll have to find someone to sacrifice.
Little Wolf.
Which it?
No,
Sorry, buddy.
not Little Wolf.
It has to be another flat turd.
Yeah.
Flat earther. Yeah.
Pratt.
Ooh,
I think
Mine
you'd
would be
find
so
that
good.
pretty
You'd
into
find
that.
a bunch
so.
of people going after UFO Hammer. I really think that.
I mean, it would be a bad life choice for them. And, well, let's just say the ER would have a couple emergency visits. Awkward
Still be a bad
silence.
life choice for you too.
Right, I'm going ahead to have a cigarette now. I've had my dinner. I'll be in the chat.
Oh, well, see you later then. See you later, demon.
Hey, at least I'm still here.
I mean, you're not gonna be
Yeah,
when
but
you're
you're
having
not
a
all there
cigarette.
though.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. We started this four swordsman thing. Someone had to be a bit loopy to come up with that.
So we got Alan can be the cymbals. We got Tony Regime to play the trumpet. Renee and me said that they volunteer for the skin flute. We got Wolf on the triangle. We got Fo and I on the cowbell. Surf, what do you want to play?
The washboard.
You'd play
I mean,
the
he is a
spoons.
surfboard, so the washboard.
Oh,
Steve could play the didgeridoo.
that's racist.
Yeah, that's fucked up, Little Wolf.
Oh shoot, even I know how to play one of those too.
Just because he's Australian and just because you're on the complete opposite side and you can play one too.
And both of our areas begin with A. Australia, Alaska. Kismet.
I mean, Steve could also just play the didgeridoo. He could be our director.
I think what would be kind of cool, actually, like just total random off of joking, is being there are so many people from around the globe in the community, is if you could have an instrument native to that particular country that someone knows how to play and have a band doing that.
I could bring one of our native drums.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, what is a typical Midwestern instrument? Nothing. Midwest sucks.
Remington 700. That's the
right.
That's the Midwest anthem during deer season.
Right.
I can play that really well too. So
Even that would be some kind of native drum almost too, from the powwows and stuff.
Yeah.
But then again, you'd need like 8 people surrounding it to play it.
We could get that. Do we really have any? Do we have a lot of people from Asian countries in this community? Aside, like, I mean, I know that Demon Cup of Reason's over in Vietnam,
but he's Canadian.
Right.
Still counts.
Because there's some beautiful Asian instruments that I absolutely love hearing, and I'm probably gonna butcher the name, but the goose hung, I love the sound of that. It's basically like that big. It's like Oh, the only way I could describe it is like think of like a steel guitar, but it's not a steel guitar, and it's the typical like twangy sound from
Oh,
stereotypical
okay.
things for Asian music usually. Yeah, I think it's beautiful. I love listening to it, but I guess that's just me because no one else has any input to that.
Trying to think of one of the movies where they might have had something like that playing, like in Hero.
Yeah.
Like, just before the fight begins, they sit there and have the one guy play a song for them, and they sit there and have the battle out in their mind
Right.
of what's going to happen during it, and the one guy's sitting there playing that instrument while they're, like, meditating the fight.
Right. Or if you could do a sitar, or like, what is that, India something. Let's see here, is this a good song? I'm trying to. Yes, this is a good example of it. Here, I'll put a link in the chat of the instrument I'm talking about. I feel like I'm crazy that no one's responding to what I'm talking about. Boom.
Are you putting it in our chat?
I put it in the stream's chat, but I'll put it in our chat too.
Oh, Fohammer. Gypsy Dangers was saying that he had a character sheet for D&D and was wondering if he could possibly jump in on a game sometime with you guys.
Yeah, I'm actually responding to that in a couple minutes.
Oh, okay. All right. Just wanted to double check. He sent me some DMs.
And Tony Regime, do you think that I'm talking about that instrument just because it has gay in it, or what? It's not that instrument, dude. Just because it's got gay in there doesn't mean I like it. Dude, I'm totally teasing on you. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Gayum? Look up Luna Lee on YouTube. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that before. It's like a weird lap harp.
Yeah, are you talking about the goose hang or whatever that I was talking about?
Yeah.
Now I gotta look up what Tony was talking about. G-A. Oh, what the hell is that?
The Bell Alka is also pretty cool.
Maybe this is. I'm sorry. I'm looking up. Oh, that's kind of cool. What Tony Regina showing. I like it. I go to listen or watch a little bit of the video, and it's like a Geico bagpipes.
The Groove mattress in a box has everything you need for a great night's sleep.
That sounds like bagpipes. That doesn't sound like a guy. Oh yeah, very similar sound. Very similar sound.
So easy, even a Scottish man could do it. And I am part Scottish before anybody gets mad.
Yeah. Anyways, so this was just kind of a quick stream that we threw up to talk about what was we all hopped in our chat in the swordsman only area, so we decided we're talking about what happened on MCToon's channel. Yeah. And so we figured, you know what? I was like, hey, let's go live. Plus, then I can prove to everyone that I know how to stream through my OBS onto YouTube, being I failed so fantastically on Thursday or Wednesday last week.
Even failed the day, people.
Yep, I even failed the day. All these days just blend in with one another.
Yeah, it's getting to that point.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, see, Dark Steve, it looks like he's leaving. So he's saying goodbye. He's got to run to the shop. But
he's getting more beer.
Yeah, his.
His alcohol stream has too much blood in it.
Yep. It's getting too low. He's got to go top it off. What do you think he uses for a dipstick to check that?
That's a loaded question.
He probably just has one of those blood test meters hooked up to him that just constantly tests his blood.
Marsupial rocket. It's a drop bear.
Love it. But yeah, do we have anything else that we want to discuss, or should I just cut the stream? Because this is kind of random now.
We're gonna have an interesting week now for our stream, because I think we were planning on doing something on Friday, and I'm not sure are we gonna do our regular stream on Saturday still.
I'm down still.
I'm still good for Saturday, but yes, everyone, if you do not know, we got to set up a stream for Friday. I don't know what time, but it is certain little wolf's birthday that we need to celebrate big for, because it'll be the last of your 30s. Last year of your 30s.
And then you're old as fuck. Just
Thanks,
like
asshole.
Hey, I'm still 25.
No. You're just a baby.
See, that's why I'm going with dog years, because it's only 6.5 in dog years.
Ironically, that's also the number for something else, isn't it?
Is that a reach around? Oh Lord.
But
we're tired and getting goofy.
yeah.
Joke's on you, I'm always fucking goofy. Goofy Gwape.
I thought you were just always awkward.
That too. I am that as well.
That's still my favorite part of our commercial I made. It's just and I'm an extremely awkward person. Oh my God.
That was such a good cut.
And I was still so worried about putting that together, and then I was like, oh shit, are they gonna get pissed at me for this? And that was just because it was just such a spur of the moment thing. And I still remember I heard something on your debate with Blobfish, and I was gonna use that, and I was like skimming through the area trying to find that, and all of a sudden I just hear you say out, I'm an extremely awkward person. I was like, nope, that's going in there. And I still love that I have something for Faux Hammer that's funny. I had something for Tanner that was funny, and then just have Steve going, I am Dark Steve.
Yeah, fuck that Dark Steve guy.
Little Wolf, we should just randomly mute during a stream sometime and just see how awkward Faux truly can be.
Oh man,
I can be quite awkward.
I like the other idea where it's like we have like muted throughout the whole stream and just have him like randomly talking to us and we're answering him.
I know, it's so great because I was watching back one of the streams one time and we're talking, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh yeah, you're right. Good point. And it's like it's like someone's just talking to no one. Like, oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's a nice trick that what's his face
on my phone.
Alright, I am back.
Oh, well, you're back and now we're about to go.
Yeah, I know.
See, Renee and me, you're about to hit the sack. That's all the reason why you'd be perfect at the skin flute.
Exactly.
It's just about to go on midnight.
Yeah. He's got a shipment of fireworks coming to his house for the 4th of July already? Damn.
I have some fireworks too, but they're of a different variety.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But all right,
That's just
Renee,
gunpowder.
you have a good night. It's 3 a.m. for me
Bye,
too.
Renee. Yeah, but we know you don't go to sleep for usually another 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah, usually, but I've been trying to kind of call it a night sooner than later, and then I toss and turn for 5 hours. Yeah, it's terrible. I can be out on the couch and doze off super easily, or if it's the middle of the day and I'm sitting in the bedroom, I can doze off on the bed. But then when it's actual bedtime and I'm tired as a dog, no offense, Little Wolf or Surf, but I do my 3 spins in the bed and I plop down and I can't fall asleep. I just toss and turn and I get uncomfortable, and it's like, how is it that I can go out on the couch and fall asleep, or middle of the day on the bed fall asleep, but when I'm tired as hell and lay down in bed, I toss and turn.
It's because your mind is restless.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just realizing I haven't put that in the chat in quite a while now.
Right. I haven't noticed that either. There haven't been a hell of a lot of I haven't been to a lot of live streams. I've been kind of absent from a lot of the later night ones that I'm used to seeing you at.
Yeah, I've actually kind of stopped doing quite a few of the live streams now because I don't really go to fights anymore.
Yeah.
Like, unless it's somebody that I really want to see them talk to, or, I show up on Irish's streams quite often when he does them, because it's like as soon as I'm about to fall asleep, next thing I know, he's putting up a live stream, and it's like, oh, okay, I'll just jump on there for a little bit and talk on there, and then usually fall asleep during it.
Yeah, because Team, I mean, I get why he hasn't been, streaming with everything that's been going on with his place, but it's kind of weird being he hasn't been streaming his 3 times a week like he normally does that in the evening or nighttime, and then no
Gaming.
after dark. Yeah.
Yeah, Team's not even answering me anymore.
Yeah, I hope he's doing okay. No.
Yeah.
I put in his Discord, just like, hey, just checking up on you. It was in the public Discord, whatever, just checking up on you and seeing how you're doing. We haven't heard from you because we knew what all went down with with that cold spell, and whatnot. And not a peep. So I hope he's doing all right.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is.
He has a lot going on though with what happened down in Texas.
Yeah. I can imagine trying to get everything fixed. Everyone's probably trying to get crap fixed at the same time, and so who knows how delayed things are. But the kitchen needing to get repaired.
Yeah, I would not want to be them. Oh wait, I live in the north. No, but they're completely unprepared
we're
for
used
it.
to it.
Yeah.
We're used to it. And their houses aren't insulated for it and stuff like that. So at first I was kind of making fun of it a little bit, but then I did start to think about it, and it's like, yeah, their houses aren't insulated for it. They're so not used to driving on it and stuff like that. And,
Right.
and
Well, I was making fun when they were like, "Oh my God, it's like 32 degrees down here, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius." I was like, "Oh, boo-hoo." And then it was like a day or two later when, it dropped down to like -2 degrees Fahrenheit, and there's that 100 vehicle pile up and shit. And it was just like, whoa, okay, this is serious, because they are not used to that.
Yeah.
And I think I saw a thing where like one person was going to a store and they noticed a lady had fallen over and like froze to death or something like that.
Damn.
Yep.
And so it's like, oh man,
Yeah.
so I really started taking it serious then.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we can kind of poke fun of them a bit for it getting that cold, but also they don't really have the outerwear to deal with that like we do up in the north. We know
Right.
to put on our coats and our down coats and whatever else, and they're just so like ill prepared for it.
Well, I'm
And
sure
it's
like
not even their fault. They don't deal with it, so of course they're not prepared.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like making fun of like when it was dipping down to like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 degrees Fahrenheit, ha ha ha. Because there's, usually there's not much real true damage that comes with that. But it is kind of funny when you see like memes of like Midwesterners and people from Alaska, and they're driving down a road that you can't even see because of whiteout conditions and because of snow over it. And yet you have Texas, who has one flake of snow fall one time and they shut the whole state down.
For weeks.
Right.
Okay, not that far, but
Oh yeah, I've had some fun dealing with stuff like that because like up here in Alaska we've had like hurricane force winds, and they still sent us to school.
Yep.
The bus is sitting there parked, and with the ice on the road, it's just sitting there waiting for us kids to get on, and all of a sudden it starts getting pushed sideways by the wind. And it's like, yeah, have fun at school.
Yeah. I was like, I think I've said before where I remember, I think it was 96 and in 97, there was a really bad winter out in North Dakota where the Red River flooded, but we had like a negative 60 to negative 70 wind chill for quite literally like a month straight. And we had a negative 93-degree wind chill day. We still had school, because when the negative 60 wind chill stuff, they first started canceling it, but then when it just kept continuing on, they're like, well, we can't keep canceling because then we're going to have to make up for it by the end of the year. And we had negative 93-degree wind chill. Our tiny little town in North Dakota made the national news. Minnesota had like a minus 10-degree wind chill, and they canceled everything out here. And the only reason why school got canceled halfway through the day, and they waited until halfway through the day just because then we wouldn't have to make the day up, but was because like the winds got so strong that the snow was blowing so hard and you couldn't see anywhere, and it was just drifting everything up really bad.
Ooh, dang.
Yeah, it was nasty. The house 3 doors up from where I lived was completely buried underneath a snowdrift, and took the fire department like 8 hours to shovel out to their, I think they found their kitchen window, and so they were going in and out their kitchen window for about 3-4 days until they could shovel out where their front door was.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we've had a couple winters like that here. No, nowhere near as cold, but we have lake effect snow,
Right.
because we're surrounded on 3 sides by a lake.
Yeah.
So our snow is typically lighter and fluffier, but it's also more slick.
Yeah.
So when everything starts to melt, that's when our snow gets extremely dangerous because it all packs down and creates ice. But it's commonplace for houses to just be buried under snow here. But again, it's the lighter, fluffier stuff, but it still fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The worst is when you get when you get the really wet, heavy snow, like the first part of the storm, really wet and heavy, and then the cold front pushes through really hard, and then it drops down to like minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit. So you have that really wet, heavy snow, and then it all freezes over, and it's just a pain in the ass to remove or break through.
Absolutely agree.
Oh yeah, and having lived in Wisconsin too, right up there on Lake Superior, it's like I definitely know what you guys are talking about.
I think I had a picture somewhere of that snowdrift. I was gonna try to share to the stream, but I don't remember where I put it.
Yep, Tony's right. It might be light and fluffy, but when you get a few feet of it, it compacts.
Yep, exactly.
It's freaking horrible.
Oh, here we go. Where can I go? Someone talk. Jeez.
I was just looking up a show that I like listening to that takes place, I think, from Minnesota, and it's called Icebox Radio Theater. And they had this one section where it's called Frozen Frights. And one of my favorite stories on there was called The Thing on the Ice. And it's a guy who tells him he
You're
went
wrong
to
one. That was
go,
my tattoos. Sorry, go on.
but he was saying he liked to go ice fishing a lot, and then like one year he went out there to go ice fish, and a big storm was about to come in, and like the park ranger or whoever came out to warn him about it, and he's like, yeah, whatever, I was about to pack up and go home, but then the park ranger comes in and says, you should go, and so I decided to stay because of that. And a whole bunch of fun ensues from that. And I actually looked up their website, and I'm gonna actually send it to you.
Oh, by the way, Surf posted the video of Witsit in our
Oh.
Discord.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Posted somewhere for everyone to see.
No.
I think it's in the video discussion ideas.
Oh, and I have to call Alan out real quick. He said
Oh.
wet and heavy, like the only type of snow we normally get here in the UK. And then he immediately switches his story all around. And the British Rail spends hundreds of millions of pounds on new snow clearance. And they get light, fluffy snow. Which is it, Alan? And I know he's furiously typing right now, telling me to fuck off. And that's the proper response because I'm just being a fucking dick.
Like any of us are surprised. That's my story. I'm sticking to.
You have to talk a little bit more, Little Wolf. You have exceptionally clear audio.
No, in that case, I'm gonna be quiet.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm around here. I'm trying to get that picture. I've accidentally started showing video of my tattoos. I did not mean that. So let's see if this shows the snowdrift. Nope, that's my tattoos again. Go back. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm back in the chat.
How do I change? I changed the photo. Why won't it change over? You know what? We're just going to get rid of that media source and we're going to do a new media source.
That's what happens when you ask for like a white pasty thing and all of a sudden, oh, your skin shows up.
Right? Exactly. Let's see a big old dragon tattoo on the side. There we go.
And that nipple piercing.
All right. There we go. Let's stretch this out.
That's what she said.
Giggity. All right. There. Now that should show up on the stream. Big old snowdrift. That was me as a little kid standing, well, not a little kid actually. I was 16, 17, standing next to that. And you can see there's a basketball hoop off to the right in that picture, and the snowdrift is pretty much to the bottom of that basketball hoop.
What we can see is that both of your nipples are pierced.
Yeah.
Because it's more pictures of your tattoos.
No, I'm looking at the stream feed right now.
I tried.
Because that's how I can see the photo. There's one house to the left in the photo, and that's not the one that was buried. It was the one that's kind of in front of it, but you can see those drifts on how huge they were.
I kind of wish now I could find some of the old, like, Valdez pictures when they had some of their really big snowstorms and it showed the highway and, like, all you see is, like, the top of a car with a bunch of stuff that's, like, packed on the roof. And you think it's just a little bit of snow, but then you realize it's, like, almost, like, 2 stories worth of snow and the highway is, like, kind of plowed out so you can drive on it.
Yeah. Crazy. Like a regular old like snowplow isn't gonna cut it.
Oh, yeah, it's something like that. They would send, like, 4 of them out at once,
Mm-hmm.
like, each side by side.
They used to
Have
have.
you guys ever heard Rusty Chevrolet by the Youpers?
You even heard of the Youpers?
Maybe.
I recommend you take a look at that song. It's in the live chat, and I'm also putting it in my music category in Discord.
Oh, copy.
I'm actually curious enough to try and see if I can find a picture of the Valdez one.
Oops. I want to go click on the link, and normally it opens up a whole different tab, but it didn't that time. Weird.
So it's not high IQ research.
I don't want to know who Dark Steve is calling daddy.
It better be me, or he might get another spanking.
I'm sure he's worried about that.
Ah, that's why Little Wolf is so excited about his birthday. He's gonna get all the spankings. Gonna have to have a
Yeah, he's
special.
gonna get 40 spank from each of us.
13. Oh yeah, because it's.
Oh, holy cow! It's even deeper in this picture. I thought it.
Ha, giggity.
Gotta try to see how I can post it before I gotta try to see how I can share it. I don't know OBS fully yet, but I'll see. Okay. I will. Yeah. Oh, what's the Icebox Radio Theater? Is that what you're trying to?
Oh, that's what I was sending you, and that's where they did the stories and stuff that I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And I think they're based up in Minnesota, so.
Cool. I still, like, you guys will have to forgive me, I still don't fully know OBS and how to, like, quickly and easily share, photos or videos on here. I'm sure there's probably, like, a click and drag type thing that I could do that I haven't taken the time to figure it out yet. Uh-oh.
Awkward silence.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out where to put this picture up that I found of the Valdez snow.
Yeah. Oops. God dang it, I keep clicking too many things. I need to stop that.
I guess I could put it in the town hall where we usually post shit.
Shit.
That would work.
Or town square.
Ooh. Okay.
But
That was
that's
neat.
mostly videos. Oh wait, we had the gallery.
Sorry, I figured something out. So if you guys all see lightning randomly on the stream, I'm sorry. I was testing something in OBS, so you'll see a picture of lightning that I took.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm amazing at this stuff, you guys. I'm so good.
When you get OBS down, I'll teach you how to do the stream games and then chatbot lady.
Little Wolf, you said you put it in the gallery?
Actually, I'm gonna put it in the Great Hall.
Great hall. Now I just gotta know where the Great Hall is.
It's in the keep.
I know we have. Ooh,
It's
damn.
totally right above us.
That is cool. Okay, so I'm
That is.
gonna save this image so we can share it to the stream. Because now I think I figured this out. Just
That's even a different picture than what I was originally looking for, but it's like, oh, hey, this will work too.
right. All right.
Sure, Alan. I will hit you up after the stream, and we'll get some of your pictures, and then we will maybe show them during our Friday stream.
Friday.
I have to take off real
Oh,
quick. I'll be
God.
back in just a few.
Yeah,
What?
you're right.
Okay.
I'll fill in your blank space with this.
He'll fill in your awkward silence with more awkward silence.
Yeah, but I can put that in there. So then you can just see the sexy little boat that I have.
Hold on, Steve. I'll have to click to watch it in just a second here. But I'm gonna quick put up what Little Wolf sent. So that is a road. Is insane.
What's fun is when tourists come up here, they say, oh, it's Valdez. No, Valdez. We live here, we know how to pronounce it.
Right. That's cool though. I love the look of that. How it just kind of cuts right through.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever get like little arseholes up on top of it, kicking snow down at cars?
All right, there we got your thing up on the screen there.
Oh, you're right.
That's
I just meant keep it like
2 stories worth of snow too.
Yeah.
Oh, man, keep it like a little picture. Didn't have to make it full screen.
All right, fine. Jeez.
Just say for anyone that likes boats, you can look at my boat.
I like turtles.
Is that from your Warship game?
Yeah, that's my newest one.
Oh, okay.
No, click my picture again.
Look, I'm petting the little wolf on.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
What do you want me to click on?
No, full screen my picture and then click it, and that will make it go back down to normal size.
If you click on my stuff, it'll hopefully at some point get it down to normal
Look at
size.
that. I'm petting Surf. Aww. I boop your nose, Surf. I boop 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 boop.
Gonna
boop
bite.
Your nose.
Gonna bite.
Gonna bite. I'm having too much fun figuring this shit out. Welcome to the
I
Tanner
think we
Figure
were
Out
only gonna
OBS.
do like a. We were just gonna do like a quick little. Oh, let's talk about this bullshit that happened. And it's like, okay, it's gone on for quite a while, and yeah, we're getting ready to leave. We're gonna try and pull a brainy beaver here and take 45 minutes to actually close it down.
All right. Well, yeah. Tony Regime's going to bed, so maybe we should call it a night. Because as Tony Regime goes, so goes the rest. But yeah, I should probably get ready to head to bed here myself, anyways. Has anyone got anything to say before I shut the stream down?
Pork.
Sure.
No, not really. Might stream soon, do a bit of gaming. Don't know.
What?
Might do some gaming soon. I'm not sure. Stream that. Tony, I'm playing on PC.
Okay. Well, that's our stream, guys. And bye.
Bye.